Hey guys, this is the tutorial to show how you can deploy your website from your local machine to AWS. So let's go to AWS console. I'm gonna log in to my console account. Make sure that you don't use your root account. Create a IAM account. Here I am already logged in to my IAM account. Let me show you again what you wanna do. Log into your account, create your root account. So this is the root account, account ID, and then this is my IAM account. I'm gonna log into my IAM account, and once I'm logged in, you wanna make sure that you are in the region that you want to be in, which is closer to you. I am in North Virginia, and here you can search the service from here, EC2, and then you create an EC2. Just click on it and you see that link, launch instance. Click on it, and here you can give some name to local. I'm gonna call it local to AWS, and then choose a operating system. Choosing Ubuntu, it's easy to operate, and you can choose any operating system, but Linux is the system that you want to install, but you can choose Windows IIS server. And I'm choosing what kind of machine image you want. I'm choosing a free tier. I don't want to use the money. I think for the local demonstration this is a good enough system, and you can see this is Ubuntu 24 long-term LTS, and you can choose other options. You can change these options if you want, but for demo purpose I'm not changing these options. You can choose higher capacity, more RAM, more CPU if you need for production and other staging environment. And here's the important thing, like how you're gonna connect to your EC2 machine. So you have to create a pair of it is gonna create a key for you to connect. So click on it, you just can choose whichever key you want. So I'm just gonna create PAM file. It will create a key. I can use that key to connect to EC2. So I'm gonna just give it a name, like I'm gonna call it, let's say, local to AWS, and it's gonna create me a PAM key and I'm saving it into this directory on my system. And this is the default security group. You can we will learn more about security group, and this is where you are allowing connection to happen. So you are saying allow access connection from anywhere to connect to this machine. What you want to do, you probably check your IP so that nobody can connect for security purpose. So I'm just using this IP, or you can change it if you need to, and let's click launch instance. So as you can see, it's in progress and it's gonna start again, and here we are. Click on this link to go to the machine. As you will be able to see here, the machine is ready. This is the public IP. You can go to the IP. Let's click on it and you will see nothing. It's because it's there is nothing. It's just a operating system. So let's go back and prepare this. So what I'm gonna do, let's click on connect. So we're gonna connect using SSH client. That's how we created the key for it. And then what you're gonna do, you can use this command, SSH command. Let's go to console. Here I am. So let's see if I copied the key into this directory. I have my key here, local to SSH, and here is the how you wanna connect. So just copy this command, go to the oops, sorry, I just messed up a little bit here. Okay, let's clear this, copy the command, and voila, look, oh, what happened? Unprotected. Oh, this is saying I need to change the permission on the file, so you make sure that you change the permission to 400. Let's see, ls-h, and then you can see the permission is 644. So you want to make it r dash dash. So let's change it. Now let's check again if the key permission, now it's 400. This tutorial is not about the permissions on the key, but you can follow the command. And now if I go back to the command, if I connect now, I should be able to connect to my EC2. That's right. Now we are in the EC2 on AWS. And what I'm gonna do, let's see, home, you can see, I think it would be named whatever it is called. Let's do one thing. Let's upgrade. First thing you want to do, if you install Ubuntu and use sudo apt is the command to update. And then what you can do in the same command, you can also say sudo apt upgrade. So it's gonna upgrade and update the package and repositories, and then we'll install Apache on it, where you can host your local website. So let's see, let's go to the IP address that we clicked on. This nothing is happening because there is no web server installed. Let's install the web server and then you will see. So it's running the package, it's taking some time, and then I will show you one more thing here. Let's go to the instance where you can see all other options about this machine. This machine is running, and this is the public IP, this is IP6, this is the DNS, and you can probably open the site from here as well. And other thing is the security group. So you click on the security group and then you will see it is this EC2 is a part of this security group, and we can connect using SSH on this port. But other important thing about this, even if you have Apache installed, you cannot connect to it. For that, I'll show you. You will have to open the port, because usually you want to connect to your website on port 80 or 443, which is not open. I'll show you. Just let's go back here, and what is happening here. Okay, it's run. So let me sudo apt install Apache. I want to show you one thing. Even if you install Apache web server, install Apache, sudo apt install Apache, what is happening? Oh, this made a mistake. It is not sudo p, it is sudo s. Say yes, and I should didn't take much time, and as you can see, 95%, 98%, and it should be on. So Apache server is installed. Let's go and refresh. You shouldn't be able to open it. Why? Because the port is still closed. So what you need to do, you have to go back to the security group. You have to probably you wanna update the security group. Okay, so let's go to the instance. Let me show you from the beginning. You go to your instance. This is your instance, and here you wanna go to, it's loading, 1 second, open it, security, and you can see you wanna open the wizard. You go to the security group. You can create security group, or what you can do for now, action edit inbound rules. So you want to inbound rules, you want to make, you want to allow inbound connection to this server. So you add a rule. Basically you want to add HTTP connections here, and here you can add custom IP, but usually you want to allow all the connection. It's a public, you don't want to do it. Save the rule, and I think now you should be able to see the connection. It should be able to load. Technically it should work. Oh, let me see. I know what is happening. So probably it is happening because it's at HTTPS, because we did not open the port, we opened only HTTPS. So see, it's working. If you want to open the site with the HTTPS, you have make sure that you open the port 443 in the security group, and you should be able to see it. So now what you want to do, probably you want to on your local machine, you want to upload your local files to this directory. So you can use SCP or any FileZilla. I'm going to use SCP command because it connects to the port 2022. And then probably let's change the name of this file. So you will see I will just move this index.html to index.html 2, permission denied. So basically you just want to use sudo. Oh look, I can't even type today. So what do, you want to change this, and let's make sure that it is changed, and if you refresh you won't see nothing. And what I want to do from my local machine, let's go to my local machine here, my command, and copy these files. Now see, it's connected, and there was the problem. Now I can see my file. I cannot just type index dot, so I go to, and then I should be able to see my file. There is like, so if I go and refresh this page now, it should show, where did it go? Now I should have one more file, my website. That's right. So this is your first website. This is how you can upload from your local to Amazon service. Now in the next tutorial I'll show you how you can do through GitHub. Bye, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.